Okay, magandang gabi po sa inyo lahat mga kaibigan. Once again, I'd like to greet everyone tonight on our Healthy Wednesday sa ating BMA Chronicles. Welcome to another episode ngayong gabi. At ngayong gabi ay pag-uusapan po natin ang isang bagay na ayaw kong mangyari sa akin. Ang tawag po dito, hair transplantation. Ayan, ang sabi dito, hair transplantation, a new hope for hair regrowth. At yung pag-usapan natin kung talagang a new hope ito, no? Kung talagang ito ay bagay sa iyo o ito ay nais mo, mga kaibigan. Okay? Atin mo tingnan itong video ito. Video. Wala ito. Ayan. Kung ayoko niyan. Okay. Ano po ba ang hair loss? At ano ang effect nito sa mga Filipinong mga lalaki, mga kaibigan? Alam nyo, sa lalaki lang talaga nangyayari ito, karamihan, no? Sa babae, hindi. Pagkat iba naman yung pagkagawa ng Panginoon sa babae, sa lalaki. Ano po? Hair loss and baldness can refer to the medical condition called alopecia. Alopecia. Okay. Yan to, talagang babasahin ko itong mga to sapagkat talagang hindi ko na maalam to, mga kaibigan. So, ibig sabihin yan, maraming causes to. Alopecia can be genetic, caused by hormones, or a result of certain medical conditions or medications. Ayan, pwede pala yung medication. Pwede rin yung genetic. No? Ibig sabihin, talagang lahi kayo ng mga kalbo. It can also be due to physical or emotional stress. Bira, kasama pala yung emotional stress. Diyan nakakita na po ako ng tao na talagang masyadong na-stress up. Alam nyo, pumuti ang buhok niya. Pero hindi po siya nakalbo, mga kaibigan. Nagbalik din, naitim po ang buhok. Hair loss can occur on the scalp, the face, and other parts of the body. Baldness is when there is complete hair loss on the scalp. Complete yan. Yan ang tatawag talagang baldness, kalbo. The Manila Times has reported the findings of a recent study which reveals that Asian men, particularly those in the Philippines, are seriously concerned about hair loss. Of those questioned, 69% of Asian men with hair loss felt sad, lungkot sila, when other people noticed or commented on the thinning hair. Luminipis yung buhok mo. Sabi, nalulungkot po sila, mga kaibigan. Oo. According to the Philippine Council for Health Research and Development, 50% of Filipino males will experience hair loss caused by alopecia by the time they reach the age of 40. Ganun pala, maaga pa, no? 40, mga kaibigan. Pero, a receding hairline and general hair loss is also the source of several psychosocial side effects for Filipino men. Psychosocial, no? Side effect. The survey found that 20% of men did not feel as physically attractive to others once patchy baldness began to develop. Of course naman, yung mga patchy-patchy, mga tipak-tipak lang yan, di ba? Similarly, 1/5 of respondents felt they're losing their hair related to a direct loss in confidence and self-esteem. Ang mga 20% lang yan. Karamihan na po hindi yan eh. Okay? Kaya ako talagang medyo malulungkot ako pa nangyari sa akin yan. What is hair transplant? Ito na ang pag-usapan. Yung hair transplant ang pag-usapan natin. A hair transplant is a procedure that removes hair follicles from one part of the body called the donor site to a bald or balding part of the body known as the recipient site. Oh, okay. So, dalawa yan, no? Donor site, ito yung may hair follicles, at yung bald, yun ang recipient, yun yung bibigyan ng gamot at gagamutin at talaga ng buhok. Hair transplantation can be used to treat male pattern baldness. In this type of hair loss, grafts containing hair follicles that are genetically resistant to balding are transplanted to the bald scalp. That this treatment can also restore eyelashes and eyebrows and fill in areas where hair has been lost due to trauma or surgery. A hair transplant is a surgical procedure but minimally invasive. So hindi talaga to invasive, mga kaibigan. Karayom-karayom lang yan, no? O stitches. That requires no stitches and leaves no scars. It is performed under local anesthesia that involves a scalpel. Yung palang scalpel, yung parang talagang, hindi lang binubutas, kundi natanggal ang bahagi. Or needle. And takes about 4 to 8 hours, depending on the number of grafts transplanted. The top hair restoration is performed as an outpatient procedure. O hindi ka na kinakailangan ma-confine, no? And patients can return to work the next day. Next day lang at pwede ka na magtrabaho, assuming that you can wear a cap or hat at work. Kinakailangan meron kang hat. The newly transplanted hair will start falling out 2 to 3 weeks pagkatapos ng procedure. But then it will regrow within 6 to 9 months. Yan sabi, no? Ito, good news. Ang good news is that hair transplants are now available in the Philippines and are more affordable than ever before. Affordable. Kung may pera ka. And the Philippines is becoming a popular destination for the procedure. Talaga naman, ha? So ito na. Sino ba dapat? Who should visit a hair transplant clinic? A hair transplant clinic is an option for people who suffer from pattern baldness and have healthy existing hair on other parts of the head. Hindi talaga siya talagang kalbong-kalbo, no? Ang iba naman, natutuwa na and they're confident na talaga nagpapakalbo na yan at natutuwa sila talagang bald. Naging uso yan eh. Bald is beautiful. Eka nga, tulad nung araw, black is beautiful. Ngayon naman, bald is beautiful. Who are the good candidates for hair transplant? Well, the surgery is not suitable for everyone. Hindi po lahat pwede, ha? Although, merong ilang criteria na kinakailangan mo nang ma-meet natin para itong taong ito ay maging eligible sa procedure. Ano yun? Ito yung common requirements for patients, no? To undergo hair transplant. Number 1, the area of baldness is at least 1.5 cm in diameter. Maliit lang, pero kinakailangan siguro malaki-laki ng konti. The patient must have at least 2,500 grafts or more to make a noticeable difference. Totoo yun. Talaga kinakailangan talaga, vocal ka na yan, di ba? And the patient must be 18 years old. Siyempre, mayroong mga tao na talagang 18 pa lang, 20 pa lang, talagang manonotice mo na, nakakalbo na. Ano yung process? The process of hair transplant. Hair transplantation are performed by a skilled and board-certified dermatologist. Kinakailangan talaga. Yan ang expertise niya. Board-certified dermatologist. Dalawang type ng hair transplant procedures. Dalawa yan. Unang-una, yung tinatawag na follicular unit transplantation or foot hair, FUT, foot hair. The surgeon removes a strip of skin from the back of the head and then dissects it into small units containing 1 to 4 hairs. Small unit, ha? The surgeon then makes some tiny incisions in the balding area of the head and transplants the units of hair into these incisions. Di ko alam kung scalpel ang ginagamit yan, ng kunting balat, tapos may mga buhok yan, at tinatransplant. Okay? Baka yun ang follicular unit transplantation. Ngayon, ang pangalawa naman, yung follicular unit extraction. Ito yung FUE, FUE, hair transplant. Ito yung newer type of hair transplant procedure na hindi nag-require ng removal of a strip of skin from the back of the head. Instead, the surgeon uses a special instrument to punch out small circles of tissue from the donor area. Yan ha, donor area. Punch out, ilalagay ito sa recipient area. Hair transplants are usually done under local anesthesia lamang. Siyempre, sa head lang yan. With, of course, sedation, para hindi yung maramdaman, patutulugin ka, meaning you'll be awake but won't feel any pain. May pwede kang sedated ka lang, no? Awake ka, pero talaga para kang tulog yan. The procedure takes about 4 to 8 hours. Tagal-tagal niyo pala, no? Ha? Depending on how much hair is being transplanted. You may need a second surgery if you want more hair to be transplanted. Ayan, okay. So ito, how much does a hair transplant cost? Magkano? Oh. Sa Pilipinas daw po, ang hair transplant can cost somewhere from 50,000 to 500,000 pesos ba? Hindi pala mura yan. No? Kailangan may pera ka din. The price will largely depend on the type of procedure you undergo and the number of grafts that are required. Ay, ewan ko lang pero ako siguro, kung talagang makakalbo ka, talagang makakalbo kasi kahit na hindi masakit yan, parang masakit, no? Oh. FUE, o yung follicular unit extraction, is typically more expensive than other types of hair transplant. But, mas maganda ang result nito. Oo. The number of grafts that are required will also affect the cost of your hair transplant. Lalaki yan. If you need a large number of grafts, expect to pay on the higher end of the spectrum. However, if you only require a small number of grafts, your cost will be lower. Siyempre, no? Ito naman, anong advantages ng hair transplant? Hair loss can be a difficult experience for everyone. Difficult siguro ako, difficult sa akin yan. It can be especially tough for those who have never had to deal with it before. O, siyempre, pag tumatanda ka na, nakatulad ko din, no? Talaga nabawasan na yan. Sa likod nga, medyo manipis-nipis na. Hair transplant can be a great option for those looking to what? To regain their confidence. There are many advantages, and sabi nila, for a hair transplant. Ano yun? Number one, a hair transplant can give you back your natural hairline. Talaga ha? Oh. Number two, you will no longer have to worry about balding or thinning hair. Hindi na. Permanente na yan, no? Hair transplants are safe. Safe pala and effective. Ibig sabihin, wala infection niya, mga kaibigan. There is no downtime associated with hair transplant. You can expect a natural-looking result from a hair transplant. Hair transplant po ito, ha? Talagang ang tinatanggal din, hair follicles mo. Ito ba'y permanente? Ito bang permanente yung hair transplant can result to a permanent hair? The short answer is yes, but there are some caveat. Pagbabago yan, mga kaibigan. First, it is important to understand a hair transplant works. Hair follicles are harvested from an area of the scalp where hair is still growing and then transplanted to the balding or thinning areas. Kaya pinag-usapan natin yung donor area saka yung thinning, yung recipient area. The follicles take root and begin to grow new hair. Yan po ang sabi, no? Pangalawa, hair transplants are most successful when they're performed by a skilled surgeon. Talagang kailangan magaling, ano? Make sure you do your research bago, ha? bawal kang magpagawa niyan. And find a reputable board-certified dermatology doctor who has experience with this type of procedure. Kinakailangan yan. Pangatlo, while the result of a hair transplant are permanent, there's no guarantee that all of the transplanted hair will survive and grow. Walang guarantee na mag-survive yan, saka mag-grow yan. Okay? The results are usually permanent. Although some people may experience temporary shedding of transplanted hair, side effects are uncommon, but can include infection. Meron din palang infection to. Siyempre, talagang may needle yan, may scalpel yan, or scarring, and of course, pain. Ayoko na nun. Hindi na. Tama na, kahit na maganda pang benefit yan. Forget it. Kung talagang kung aalaw ng Panginoon na makalbo tayo, na magagawa natin, takapin na lamang natin yan. At hindi naman, kala mo, pag pogi ka, kahit nakalbo ka, pogi ka pa rin. Totoo yun. Di ba? Kaya mga kaibigan, dito po natatapos ang ating talakayan sa gabing ito ng hair transplantation. Kaya, okay ba sa inyo? Nais nyo ba? Ayan, nakwento ko na sa inyo, ha? Kayo na bahalang mag-isip ko anong gagawin ninyo, mga kaibigan. Pero ito, ang suggestion ko na matindi, ha? Pipili ka talaga ng skilled dermatologist. Board certified yan. Hindi lang basta-basta. Nurse yan o assistant yan. Kinakailangan magaling, mga kaibigan. Especially yung pag, alam mo, pag hinipo yung mukha mo, yung kinakailangan magaling. Nakakita na ako ng mga mukha na binago. Siyempre, yung mga tinatawag nating botox, nasobrahan. Pag nasobrahan pala yan, mag-iiba yung mukha mo. Katabingi, o lalaki, o whatever it is. Ingat po tayo. Especially pag gagalawin po yung ating buhok, gagalawin yung ating mukha, gagalawin yung ating ngipin, kinakailangan po magaling, mga kaibigan. Mga expert, mga kaibigan. Yan po ang gusto kong i-advise sa inyo. Okay? Pero sa akin, ikaw ba, Congressman, gusto mo magpa-hair transplant? Hindi na siguro. Siguro kung dito lang yung nakakalbo ka lang dito, tapos sasabihin sa iyo, hindi masakit yan, baka pwede pa. Baka pwede pa. Pero kung halimbawa, makakalbo ka na sa maraming, magpapakalbo na lang talaga ako. Yun na lang. O kaya naman, papaartihan ko na yung buhok ko kung anong gusto kong buhok. Di ba? Kasi alam nyo, ang style ng buhok, nagpabata yan eh. O kita nyo, style buhok ko. Medyo, diba? Lahat po nga sabi sa akin, Congressman, ba't mukhang bata ka ngayon? Totoo yan. Oh, alam mo, sakit ko yan. Kailangan ma-stress ka ng gusto. Pag na-stress ka ng gusto, babata ka. Ibig sabihin, pag wala kang stress at handa ka, subukan mo. Okay? Kaya mga kaibigan, maraming salamat po uli, ha? Ngayon, punta po tayo sa Chronicles. Kuya Fog, take it away.
Okay, magandang gabi mga kaibigan. Welcome na naman po sa isa pang episode ng The BME Chronicles. Kung kayo po ay nakinig sa ating discussion tonight, for sure you know the answers to my question tonight. I have 5 questions. If you know the answer to my questions, ilagay mo lang sa comment box ang iyong sagot. At kung tama ka naman at ikaw ang nauna, may 1 point ka. BMA, sabi ni Melanie Ju Velasco, correct po. Parang kapatid nyo lang si Consi Fog.
Sabi ko sa iyo eh.
Galing mo galing ka.
Pero sabi ni Pastor Emerson Cruz, sobrang carbohydrates yan.
At the end of 5 questions, ikaw ang pinakamaraming puntos. Meron kang 200 Gcash coming from the BME Chronicles crew. Kaya kung ready na po tayo, ay umpisahan na natin. Question number 1. What is the medical term for hair loss? Ano po ang medical term for hair loss? Ano po ang terminong medikal para po sa pagkawala ng buhok Wrong spelling, Rolando Velasco. Kailangan tamang spelling yan. Pero, yun. Cordillera PH Homes. Pakilista nga. Cordillera PH Homes, Alopecia. Alopecia ang tamang sagot. 1 point for Cordillera PH Homes. Question number 2. What do you call the surgical procedure that is minimally invasive used in treating hair loss or male pattern baldness? Ano po ang tawag sa isang surgical procedure that is minimally invasive used in treating hair loss or male pattern baldness? Ano po ang tawag dyan? Nagiging uso na yan ngayon. Marami na nagpapagawa niyan yun. No? Pastor Tan, apare. Pwede. Hair transplant or hair transplantation. Ayan. Question number 3. True or false? The two types of hair transplant procedures are called the follicular unit transplantation and the follicular unit extraction, FUT and FUE. True or false? Ang two types po of hair transplant. Bang, galing ni Pastor Tan na pare ah. 2 points ka na true. Galing ni Pastor Tan na pare. Wow. Question number 4. Question number 4. What type of specialty doctor performs hair transplant procedures? Ano pong tipo ng doktor? Anong klase ng doktor? Anong specialization ng doktor ang nagpe-perform po ng hair transplant procedure? Tandaan nyo, sabi ni BMA kanina, kailangan specialista. Yun, Melanie Ju Velasco, dermatologist. Dermatologist, very good. So 1 point for Cordillera PH Homes, 1 point for Melanie Ju Velasco, and 2 points for Pastor Tan na pare all the way from Bohol ba? Mukhang posible ah. At number 5, question number 5. In hair transplantation, what are being harvested from an area of the scalp where the hair is still growing and then transplanted to the balding or thinning areas? Ano po yung hina-harvest sa hair transplantation? Ano po ang tawag doon sa mga hina-harvest na yun? Yan. Ano po yung hina-harvest? May term yun may specific term doon eh. Ano po yun? Yun no? Clean Suarez Capiz hair follicles. Ayan. At ngayong gabi po, with 2 points, ang nanalo sa ating BME Chronic Quiz all the way from Bohol is Pastor Tan. Apare, palakpakan naman dyan. Galing. Hintayin nyo lang po makapag-communicate sa inyo ang BME Chronicles crew. Pero Pastor Tan, apare, dahil po today, BMA, alam mo ba today ay 2nd year anniversary ng The BMA Chronicles. Nag-umpisa po tayo March 15, 2021 nung pandemic. 2 years na po tayo dahil po dyan, dodoblahin ko po ang premyo ninyo. Hintayin nyo lang na makapag-communicate sa inyo ang BMA Chronicles crew para makuha mo ngayong 500 Gcash. Congratulations po sa inyo, Pastor Tan na pare. Galing mo tumiming.
Galing tumiming ni
At
Tan
dyan
na
po,
pare.
nagtatapos ang ating BMA Chronicles. BMA, back to you.
Okay mga kaibigan, dumako po tayo sa quote of the day. Happy anniversary po sa BMA Chronicles mga kaibigan. 2 years na po tayo, no? Ba't tumagal pa ng 2 years? Akala ko hindi aabot ng 2 months. Tumagal ng 2 years mga kaibigan. Proverbs 3:26. For the Lord shall be thy confidence and shall keep thy foot from being taken. Totoo po yan. Ano man ang mangyari sa atin, ang ating confidence sa Panginoon pa rin. Okay? The Lord shall be thy confidence and shall keep thy foot from being taken. Tayo po yung maaga ngayon. Nagpapasalamat tayo mas maaga ngayon. Mas maaga kayo makakatulong mga kaibigan. Alright? Kaya muli, papasalamat po kami na kayo ay nanonood po sa amin. Huwag niyong kailimutan, like and share po kayo. Facebook.com/TheBMA Chronicles. Mag-share din po kayo sa Benny Abante Facebook. Ano po? At sa YouTube channel ko po, Benny M. Abante mga kaibigan. Kaya muli, magandang gabi sa inyo lahat mga kaibigan. Pagpalain kayo ng ating Panginoon at matulog kayo na mahimbing, gumising kayo sa kinabukasan. God bless you.